chocolate as well as being filled with chocolate?
Correct. It's not like sweet
Okay.
chocolate.
Sorry, I'm just imagining a sort of a sickly sweet pastry now, and that's a very unpleasant image in my head.
It's really not. It's like
Not that it's too
when
sweet, but it's this sort of, it's like the word cheap sweet.
Oh my god, your
Say more.
epidermis is showing.
Say
it's like
say
it's kind
absolutely
of like a dark
more.
chocolate
I'm
filling.
I'm curious if people are interested in this.
Like I'm really struggling to put into words, but there's a certain kind of pastry that just, it's sweet, but it's an unpleasant sweet. And
This is very much not that. It's from
oh, lovely.
85. It's from 85C Bakery, so it's
That's
still like a sweet pastry.
85C. That's very low temperature for baking.
Well, it's not. It's also like they also serve like coffee and tea, and 85 degrees centigrade is the ideal temperature for an espresso. So,
Oh,
that sounds more like it.
but it's like this round, about 3 or 4 inches diameter, circular bun that has
Funny.
like cocoa powder in the pastry, in the dough.
Fun
And
fact,
it has
85C is also a bakery in San Antonio.
It's probably the same. Colin, it's probably the same, my man.
Yeah, but anyway, it's like a Taiwanese-based chain. It's really really good, and one has opened up recently near where I live, so I get to have good pastries.
How good are the good pastries?
Very good,
On
actually.
a scale of 1 to elephant, how good are they? Do you think they get a bunny out of 10?
I would say at least like an antelope.
Oh, that low?
What do you mean that low?
Someone said that low.
Anyway, they have a lot of really good like breads and stuff. They have a ham and cheese bread that has like ham and white cheese baked into it. And it's like super buttery on top. They have a chocolate bread, and they have a kind of chocolate chip bread that I got recently that I really like. That has kind of this vanilla crumble on top, and it has chocolate chips all throughout it.
Hey Jordan, how's your blood sugar meter doing?
It's not. It's perfectly fine.
Okay.
I'll have you know. I don't like eat the. I don't like eat these things all the time. I get them as a treat on the weekend.
Okay.
And I'll have like one or two during the week for like breakfast at work.
Well, we've been live ever since, I tried to say, hey, I'm going live now, and then all of you started talking about a chocolate bunny.
Oh, for fuck's sake. No, you're the one who brought up the chocolate bunny, motherfucker. Do not bring this bullshit on us. Anyway, hi internet. Welcome to Killed with Style. That's Killed, I'm with, and Sandria's Style.
Who am I
Thank
then?
you.
You're the punctuation at the end of the statement.
There is no
awesome.
punctuation in my name.
I get to be the math portion of the lesson, or of the name. Neat.
Anyway,
Sorry.
this is of the devil.
Yep. Right now I'm trying to guard my food from the dog, while also trying to figure out a place to put it down.
You're gonna put your dog down?
No!
No! Scruffles.
I mean, there's a good chance that's going to happen here soon. She's
Aw.
but not right now. No. That just you know.
I was trying to
let's
do
not
a
joke
you at you. I was trying to do a you at you, but now I'm sad.
No. Like now
Now I
is
just
not the
feel
time to
bad.
do that specific one. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You can do a me at me, and I will exasperate myself. But like that one, let's.
I
go
can
ahead
do a
and...
Mimi. That's pronounced meme, John.
No, Mimi from the Drew Carey Show. Come on, man, keep up.
What do you mean, you?
Mew.
See, this is
That's a
this
Pokemon.
is why this is why nobody watches your channel, Dawn. It's always about me.
What do you mean it's about you? You're only
No, that's
on
about
about
you,
half the streams,
not
and
me.
that's only been a recent thing. Sandra
Anyway.
is like, oh dear God, shut up, you two. Am I wrong?
I can't help it. I was baited into it. Anyway.
Nah. In seriousness update. I went from Friday having AC to Friday not having AC to getting AC back today.
Well, at least you got it back.
Yeah, this would have been an awkward stream if I would have done my solution that I did for D&D night.
What was your solution?
I'm
Hey,
assuming bare ass naked.
I wasn't bare ass naked, but I was shirtless.
That definitely would be awkward.
Yeah.
Hey, Star, you're not allowed here.
You would probably just have to go and take up VTubing.
You know, there are people who would... I know for a fact, all right, I know for a fact that if I start pushing the boundaries and, like, taking off my shirt, there will be people showing up just for this. As much as I like to joke around that nobody's here for this body, I am not so blind to the world as to not know that there are some freaky people out there.
And also, you wouldn't get in trouble with Twitch because you have male-presenting nipples.
I don't know. I'm fat enough to where there is some cleavage there. I don't know about that.
Anyway, speaking of cleavage, let's get on with the case.
All right.
I beg your finest pardon.
Oh, the relevance of that will become clear shortly.
Will it?
Yeah.
All right.
With the next character that will be introduced.
Cleavage.
Well,
Yeah,
Sandra's
Seymour
intrigued,
Clavage.
Morgan less so.
Yeah, Seymour Clavage. He's mispronouncing it. Lower wards. Ooh boy.
Seymour Cleavage.
Clavage.
And I'm just expecting to see a crack in a rock. Detective Lund.
Oh, it's me.
Yep,
I'm not drunk this time. Fully sober today.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I probably needed to do this a little bit earlier, but I'm just... The stream is brought to you by... So I'm pretty sure the camera can see this. Anywho, let me just get that out
Wait,
of
are
the
you
way.
sponsored finally?
No.
The letter R.
Why would it be
and the
sponsored
number
by a
2.
letter? Anywho.
A la Sesame Street?
I was doing a Sesame Street.
We're definitely not alone down here.
Really? You don't say.
When you reassured your partner that we'd have company, I didn't think you were including Blue Bloods.
Ah. You know, I knew I'd forgotten to mention.
Well then, she's a liar, babe. Because I never said that. No, I never said that.
See what I meant about
come on,
cleavage?
babe. What she's like? She lies for fun. Because that's what I call you, babe. It's a pet name. You like it. No, don't hang up. Don't hang up, baby. No, don't hang up. Of course I do.
We got a lot of work on hand.
I have to call you back, babe. Something just came up. Hey, Star?
Ah, the dog. That's what came up.
Star! Get downstairs. That's not for you. Okay, come back over here.
London, what is this?
London, who is this?
London, why is this? Okay. Counselor Morgan, this is
Adelaide.
Adelaide.
Adelaide Han. She's, well,
A lesbian fuckboy.
she's a blue blood.
Hey, I'm perfectly legitimate career woman. You're speaking to a Sinus security site manager. If you need anything, miss, please don't hesitate to reach out.
Can we
A
like
real
dial?
business card.
Can we dial up the flirtiness a little bit, John?
I am doing my
Oh,
best
okay.
considering I am hungry.
All right. Flirtiness, got it.
Wrong character, Colin.
Not you.
No. Oh, she's flirting with. Oh, I get
Yep.
it. Okay.
She's flirting with yes.
with you.
Includes her personal contact number on top of her work details for some reason.
Another notch in my belief that Morgan is some degree of ace.
He even has a watermark. I'm not familiar with Sinus. Cyanus.
Hey, we're a private security and investigating firm. We provide bouncers, armed escorts. We catch cheating partners, find runaway debtors, run paternity tests, that kind of stuff. Sorry, but have we met somewhere? No, it can't be. I'd never forget a beauty like you.
She's the Hound's lawyer. She's the Hound's loyal. Oh, I said it right. Sorry.
Yeah.
The Hound's lawyer, Han.
Jordan, if you think you can pull off flirty a lot more than I can right now, go for it.
Seriously. She works for those copper-headed scumbags. So we're mortal enemies. That sucks. Another life then, eh? But I'll still play nice, if you will.
Right. Slowly reaches for gun. So, you're private security and you're currently securing this crime scene?
Yeah? What's with the tone?
What you're hearing is genuine bewilderment.
Which is funny because Sandry was genuinely bewildered before we do.
London, why are the police letting blue bloods contaminate the crime scene where a cop died?
Come on. We don't have cooties.
No, inappropriate.
If this wasn't the location where cop died, we had already full control over to them. Turned full control over to them.
What?
The police contract out the security around crime scenes to private companies all the time. And around here, the private company best suited for the job happens to be Cyanus. I said that.
Yeah. Okay, sorry.
Letting them conduct their own side investigations. It's a small concession to keep the peace.
A small concession. They're probably in there destroying evidence as we speak.
We have the arcs to preserve the crime scene. They could burn the building down and we'd still have a pristine copy. So what does it matter?
London Bridges is trying to save face.
I'm sorry, did you try to sing that with the same intonation as London Bridge is falling down?
London
Yes.
Bridges is trying to save face. The police couldn't keep the crime scene off limits without our help, and he knows it. Gremlins would be smashing their shiny cameras and popping their expensive tires round the clock if we weren't here. Lower rewards kids take out drones by tossing shoes at them for fun.
Is that why you see shoes hanging off of wires?
Does anybody here actually know why?
Genuinely, no. I think it was like
Occasionally you do see it around here. Not much recently, but a while back I would usually see it like once every now and again.
yeah, shoes hanging from wires in this economy.
Actually, not wires. They would be hanging from street lights, but
Power poles or power wires too.
not around here. We
Uh,
didn't have
so-
we didn't have power wires.
So
I have
there
seen
are-
that occasionally, actually.
I know of, and I've been told of 3 reasons. I will not recite them.
No, I don't know why that happens.
It's just a thing teens have always done for fun.
Mystery solved. Fine. Maybe the cops and the Blue Bloods are all consummate professionals who never even bicker. What kind of impartiality can I expect coming here to defend an Icaria?
Well, you might get some ugly looks from those with less chivalry, but no one's gonna get in your way. We know how defense attorneys operate. We know damn well how you usually win.
All right. So apparently, all defense attorneys in the future are,
Serial killers? Yes.
no. I was trying to think of Von Karma.
No one's gonna try and do anything that let you worm the hound off his life sentence on a technicality.
You sure you wouldn't prefer that? To have him back out on the streets so you can take another shot at him?
Oh, so flattery. That's how you flirt?
What does that mean?
You think we'd ever manage to gun down the hound of Akari in the street? Shank him in a holding cell?
Blue Bloods took him down alive just fine the other day, didn't they?
Yeah. And look what happened to them afterwards.
Ah. So you won't tamper with the crime scene just because you want to make sure the state lobotomizes Suske for pentuple homicide?
Yeah. Pretty much. I mean, we also literally get paid good money to do these kinds of jobs, so we have a reputation to maintain. Rate us 5 stars when you're done looking around, okay?
Fuck!
What are you,
Rating
Uber?
systems are so dumb.
I'll be sure to leave a glowing review. So this is the main entrance? She says, having gone through here before. Front door looks about as heavy as I remember, but it's unlocked.
What's that?
How was this door found?
Chopin and Rogers were the first officers on the scene, responding to gunfire.
Someone heard that? I think I cleaned up fast.
Check the area, then entered through the front door.
The door was definitely locked when I arrived. But I didn't lock it behind me when I left. I didn't have any keys.
Admiring our handiwork? This is a Cyanus installation.
Who else would Blue Bloods trust to secure Blue Blood buildings? How does it lock?
You never used a key before?
Nope.
I want to know how the lock functions. Does it lock behind you automatically?
That's a good question. You looking to buy? Because I could set you up.
It is a good question, Han. Why don't you answer it?
Yeah, this model locks behind you by default. You need a key to get in if someone doesn't unlock it from you from inside.
A physical key?
Physical keys can't be hacked. Or overridden by a police badge. Some people consider those useful features.
Is that why the front door is ajar? Looks like the lock's been destroyed. Was it found like this?
Yeah, for as long as the Ark has been up.
Huh.
It definitely wasn't locked when me and Reyes arrived, which was around 10:20 p.m.
Hang on. You and Reyes? What, were you the second officers on scene?
That's right. We weren't far when the 10999 went out at 10:15.
0118999 88199 9119725
Yep, 10999 is officer down.
Nothing new, I think that's worth talking about here.
Yep, it's the same thing. Ready to get started?
All right, Han.
Adelaide Hahn, April 16th, 183 centimeters, 75 kilograms, blood type O negative. Site manager, Cyanus Security. I like new furniture, silk clothing, and dimples. I don't like clingy types, jealous types, and needles. I like to play pickup games. I avoid laundry day, and my least favorite chores, throwing out dead flowers.
So I was going to make a joke, say, "Oh, blood type O negative." I always like a woman who could be a blood donor in an emergency, and then I saw the dislikes needles.
Yeah, I don't know the half of it.
Besides, that's what warm androids are for. Long way from precinct 254, isn't it?
We were in the area.
Awkward. You want the tour then?
Actually, I'd like to check out the alley first.
You know the crime scene's on the 3rd floor, right?
I didn't, thanks for telling me, but it has a window that opens up to the alley, doesn't it?
She got
Actually, you
information,
should
she
have
knows.
known that.
She got information. She knows.
Anyway. I just prefer to start from the bottom and work my way up sometimes.
That's what she said?
So you're a bottom then.
Morgan just gives a blank look.
Yeah, sure. We can start there. Just be careful where you step, if you like those boots at all.
Morgan's going, I only wear boots where blood and guts come off easy, so we're good. It's much darker last night than it is now, and I took a quick peek. Even so, this...
Looks like it's been moved. Huh.
Yes. Was trash picked up last night, perhaps?
Checking the model number on the side. Looks like the dumpsters of this area haven't been picked up by the city in a decade.
Didn't realize there was a DRM on trash cans.
Hey, it's a heavy model. Tough to lift, even if the wheels weren't broken. And designers for contaminating industrial waste. How it ended up here in a residential district is... Interesting.
that hard to puzzle out, is it? It was cheaper for the Megs to dump their shit on us than it was to haul it to a landfill.
Is that why I can see markings on the ground there? From leaks?
Oh, you really are a tourist, aren't ya?
Been in the lower wards before.
But only at night, right? Rain's dirty down here. Stains the ground wherever it falls.
Acid rain. Like from the history books.
Acid rain, some stay dry while others feel the pain.
That's chocolate rain.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
chocolate rain.
I know that was the joke!
Not quite that bad. Just smog combined with precipitation combined with the charms of the city to make.
Dirty rain, like I said. Lower Ward spring water. There's a shot named after it. Tequila and pickle juice. Ugh.
So is the dumpster empty?
Let's see.
Hey, grab a glove if you're going to...
Yeah, it's mostly empty, except for a bunch of scrap metal at the bottom. Explains why I can't get to it to get it to budge.
Careful. If you get your toe trapped under there, don't look at me to help just because I'm modded.
They're saying you couldn't budge it either?
I could if a girl was cheering me on.
Okay, London, thanks. Don't know what I was expecting to find, really.
Now just watch it so you don't...
Arg.
Let the lid slam.
What were you about
Okay.
to say, Colin?
Huh? Dumpster. Sorry.
I'm problem with food bloods and cops running security. I don't know who to blame for leaving their shit here. I'll give the moral high ground to whichever part of society learns to pick up after themselves first.
I think the chips generated off screen. What?
Wouldn't be surprised. Bombing
Well, I
ruled
guess-
out in university fire.
Okay.
Panic abounded last week on campus when the computer labs of North Technica University were set ablaze in the early hours of the morning. Student and faculty skirted the campus in anxious, hunched postures as federal agents descended on the lab's vicinity, searching for signs that could point to a culprit. But, as of today, the fire has officially been ruled an accident and successfully traced back to a coolant system failure in the basement's main server hub. A freak accident that has provided simultaneously relief and confusion to the community. When the fire was first reported on, many were quick to point out its similarities to other fires and bombings recently reported as sweeping eastward across the nation. Dubbed by some members of the press as the work of the Witch of the West, each incident appears to have targeted data infrastructure, hitting state, corporate, and academic nerve centers and leaving behind significant financial grief in the aftermath.
Which of the
Hundreds of
West?
thousands of files related to student debt, all of it non-recoverable, said one anonymous campus security specialist after their university's student registry records went up in literal smoke. We're reaching out to alumni as quickly as we can to try and piece their records back together, but frankly, a lot of them have been less than eager to speak with us. We may have no choice but to re-examine payment plans for our current students' tuition. Federal investigative officials have no formal comments on this time,
Comments?
but some local law enforcement officers have described seeing federal agents frustrated with the so-called witch. Criticisms of the response has begun to surface from political realm, with Senator Colt now formally calling for the Director of Investigation to testify as to the progress or lack thereof in search of this serial arsonist, and other notable... Hey, we don't seem to have your ID in our database. Frown. If you can fill out a simple form for us, we can get you the rest of this article, along with a ton of other cool offers and limited time sales, served up exclusively to a compliment ID 09 like you. Smile.
And I'm just struck with going, you didn't have offsite backups? Like, bombing a single data center only works if no one has offsite backups, which is kind of
They probably
madness if
don't
you're
know where they're
in this sort of
offsite.
age.
I'm going to be honest. There are people, there are businesses today who do have offsite backups, but do not know where they're at.
Yeah.
That's the same as not having an offsite backup.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they lost their offsite backup, is what I'm saying.
Also considering how, considering this is the cyberpunk nightmare future, it's entirely possible that they genuinely don't want to pay and or give over proprietary information to other people.
Could be. I didn't know they'd all been attributed to one.
Whoops.
Excuse me.
Last three.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard stories about bombings out west for the last few months. I didn't know they'd all been attributed to one person, or they're calling them the Witch of the West. Just no mention of victims, like data centers being targeted. But clearly, this witch is hitting someone where it hurts. If they've now got
The
feds involved. What stands out here is the federal investigators are getting involved. Most national security agencies were absorbed into the military police complex decades ago. That bureau survived, but it's a mere fraction of the size it used to be, and a very different function. Their modern reputation is that of attack dogs deployed by the Senate to make examples of political targets. I can't say I like the idea of them being out there hunting for serial offenders.
Why would that? Why would you be? Why would you be upset? They're here to help.
I'm concerned that Emma might get caught doing something. My cherished foe.
You cherished what?
Love you too, boo.
Alright. Trigger.
This fire escape would lead right up to the crime scene. Assuming it doesn't come crashing down unless you step on it.
Oh?
Oh, it's missing the ladder that would connect it to the street level. Hello? Okay.
We heard you.
I heard you.
I just had
Okay.
a problem with the certain.
Yeah.
Something.
You're violating fire code with this tenuous trap, Han.
Tetanus.
Tetanus trap. Yeah, tetanus.
Building inspection's not my department. Besides, you'd want to climb up into a burning building.
Firefighters.
You're funny, Bridges. Even a copper firefighter wouldn't risk getting singed to save a lower ward's property from burning down.
Automated dependence. Okay.
Yep. Robot racism.
Down with the clankers. And I could probably make the jump up there.
Ads are heavy. If an android leaped onto that, the whole mess would probably come down on top of them.
One second. Can we see that for 1 second?
Yes.
Sorry, I just saw bodies and was like, wait.
Yep. Third floor where the bodies were found.
Yeah, no, once I got to see, but I'd seen it for only like 2 seconds, so I caught bodies and was like, wait, let me check.
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
Modders are heavy too.
Hey.
I'll have you know I'm only 79 kilograms, which is a freaking twig in this universe.
That's,
How much does she weigh?
79 kilograms.
I think it was 75 kilos, which is like 170 pounds.
So, yeah, 75 kilograms.
Looks like the only way into the building is through the front door then. Sorry, should be about 157.5. Something like that. Alright.
165 actually.
Yeah. So I think I've seen everything That's right. I was standing here last night when...
Eyes.
The dripped out homeless kid.
It was dark and foggy. It was too far off to make out my face. Weren't they?
Colin.
Oh, sorry. What is it, Tiger?
Nothing. But I was supposed to out of the corner of my eye, that's all.
I was thinking about the Fibonacci sequence.
Okay.
Yeah. Around here, maybe it wasn't unlisted.
What do you... Those are real?
Keep to themselves, obviously, but yeah, they're real. I've met some. They inform sometimes on what they've seen, never come in to testify, of course. You'd think they'd stand out dressed like that, but if their camouflage didn't work, they wouldn't be unlisted, right?
What do you mean they keep to themselves? Don't they work with any of the gangs down here?
Sorry, have I got your hopes up or something? Trust me, you've got a better chance of winning the lottery than running into one.
Right. Forget I asked. You ready to go inside?
I think so, so long as...
No, I'm not with anyone else. It's just me here.
Hey, Han, what are you doing over there?
Because she's shrill, princess. And delusional. You know that.
I'm sure she'll catch up.
Come on, princess.
So, were you saying this used to be an apartment building?
Somewhere between that and a long stay motel, yeah. Blue Bloods didn't deviate far from that model when they took over. They called rooms like these vaults, places to stash away stash away a lover, witness, debitor, debtor. Ah, when there's too much heat. I don't know. I can't say some words.
Genuine question. Do you have
Dyslexia?
Dyslexia, thank you.
I don't know. Maybe it's undiagnosed.
I mean, it could also just be practice reading. Like, seriously, like it's practicing reading keeps you active, you know?
Yeah.
Not through all these vaults, I take it.
Sinus helped us with that last night. Yeah, bringing around master keys, clearing out every possible hiding place.
Didn't find a red-handed killer hiding anywhere, did you?
Sorry, no.
Colin, by the way, you're doing absolutely fine. Like
Yeah.
don't feel bad. Seriously.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just a genuine question because, you know,
I know, I mess
some
up a
people
lot.
like the mask, is all
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
saying.
Mm-hmm.
So, is this the Blue Bloods' forte then? Securing people, places, and things?
You could think of it that way.
Guess I assume gangs make their money from drugs.
Well, the Blue Bloods do deal here and there. But narcotics has been a rich man's game ever since the CDCA rolled in.
Narcotics has been a rich man's game.
Yep. Because CDCA decriminalized all the drugs.
Yeah, I don't think there's...
You need to set them up with just taxes instead.
Yep, basically. And now the corporations sell all the good shit. Which means that criminal organizations have to rely on custom-made drugs that the
Yes,
the MIGs
designer.
can't. Yeah.
If you have the funds to ride the gray wave the way House Icaria does, you make a killing. They've got the market cornered from black to gray to white to pure green profit. The Blue Bloods hate that they have to do with all the scraps the MIGs and the House don't bother producing en masse.
Professional jealousy? How ugly. Why can't these underworld overlords just bury the hatchet, get together, and screw over the consumer like reasonable people do?
They've tried, if you believe the rumors. About a year ago now, there was some kind of meeting, an olive branch from the golds to the blues. Apparently, the Blue Bloods have a product that the Icaria wanted to distribute.
Icaria sell legal drugs now, though. And what kind of product would the Blue Bloods have that the Icaria couldn't manufacture?
Not sure. That's maybe that's why it went south so fast. Blood was spilled in less than an hour. The Icaria aren't the type to keep negotiating after being spat on like that.
So the Blue Bloods remain firmly planted in their lower ward niche.
They might not like having to take the low end, but they are filling a gap in the market.
Alright, yeah, okay.
And that's why every proper capitalist calling, right? Besides, the workers certainly appreciate their protection down here.
Workers hire Blue Bloods for protection, but that's... Well, that stuff is legal, so long as they're licensed, isn't it?
Legal? Yes. Respectable? Most would still say no. Household name, security MIGs consider it too high risk to be seen in the company of workers.
Yeah. Worker is sex worker. Yeah.
Oh.
That's why it's always capitalized like that when they're referring to that.
Doesn't help that their average board member is easily pushing 60 years old.
You aren't that far from pushing 60 yourself, are you?
Watch it. Matter of opinion. Besides, I'm a very modern, forward-thinking man.
Meaning you can't get laid without hiring one, right? Did you finish those 50 rosaries already? Right. The Icaria, they don't, compete in that market?
No. The people at Icaria's Heights might patronize a courtesan.
Yeah,
Or
courtesan, yeah.
courtesan or two in the Cloud District, but they'd never lower themselves to work alongside one. Hypocrites.
That much I understand perfectly. The hypocrisy is the appeal for them. The rules don't apply to me. You couldn't ask for more pure expression of power.
Damn. Worse than I remember. Like a demon tore through the place. Maybe a
Or a
devil.
Just things.
Same brain, same brain.
Right?
We've
Seriously.
already had our title moment. You can't have it every episode.
What the hell happened here?
That's what we get paid to find out, right?
Yeah.
I've definitely got a head start on the rest of you, though. Shall I bring up the arcs?
Sure, I'll patch you in.
Allow me.
You just want my wax address, don't you? If you need it on the phone, Ms. Han, please don't let me keep you here.
Nonsense. I've got all the time in the world for you.
Everyone's treating me like royalty today.
It's the
Unity
Unity symbol.
logo. I'm never going to get tired of that.
Augmented reality crime scene.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Where shall we start?
How do we start with tall, dark, and mysterious in the middle over here?
That's your client. He was found standing over Chopin's
Chopin.
body.
I think it's pronounced Chopin.
Chopin?
Yeah.
Chopin's body by the arresting officer.
Better than chopping these nuts.
Chopin's.
Yeah.
Rogers, right?
Chopin's.
And then he knocked Sasuke out?
Correct.
So why's this artistic rendition of Sasuke and not a capture from Rogers' body cam?
Well, it seems like at the time.
He didn't have his body cam on, did he?
Their body cam was off? Seriously?
Hey, I'd chew him out myself if he was still here with us. It's department policy to have all sensors green when responding to an emergency.
But all this not qualify as an emergency then?
Chopin and Rogers were responding to shots fired. That's not uncommon in this part of town.
Ooh, shots fired.
For two inexperienced officers first on the scene, it might not have come to mind. At least Chopin could use that excuse. Rest in peace. But apparently Rogers requests replacement body cams nearly every week.
Okay. If he's that big, let's take away his gun once he's done throwing him a fucking parade.
I'll put in a request.
Right then. Who's next? The screen. Turns on to distract Hanks long enough to grab his gun. I remember choosing not to turn it back off. Interesting setup.
Powerful setup was blaring when we arrived. The sound system, I mean. One of the CS texts is a real audiophile. Said it broke her heart how loud the music must have been blared, the speakers all the time. Wear it out, she said. Wears it out, sorry.
I love the fact that now we have red text for Morgan's private notes.
Wouldn't count on orcas to value longevity of their tech purchases. Why are you lying there dead in the middle of my crime scene?
That was Tariq Chopin.
Tariq
Chopin, as you might have guessed, a patrol officer, the son of two loving fathers, who strongly emphasized to the chief of police their desire to see justice done.
Reyes wasn't exaggerating about how he died.
Run through from behind with a sword.
It was. It was
Oh, the
blonde.
Sephiroth special.
Okay, thank you. The better joke than what I was
Lonely
going for.
monitor. She would have been standing in front of the desk, and then he was impaled. Then he collapsed on the floor, face first, and the sword.
Got stuck in the ground.
Bad luck for the attacker, I suppose.
Yeah, Dr. Satos noted in her report that the stab wound was, in her words, jostled. Jostled.
Oh, yay! Yumi Sato's back.
Pardon?
Like the attacker tried to pull it out, but it was stuck, so they
Had to jiggle it around.
like Jello. Hey, it's probably what saved Roger's life. Kept your client distracted and disarmed long enough to give Rogers time to rush in.
Allegedly. Not where I left you, that's for sure. According to Sosuke, the one thing he does recall after I passed the baton to him is gripping his sword. And not giving me much to work with you.
Fingerprints on the grip match your client's right hand, by the way.
Here I was getting my hopes up.
And it definitely wasn't suicide, because no one else's prints are in the damn thing.
That must mean we passed the minigame.
Yep.
Well, do you want to read the red text, Sandry?
Another murder weapon I had to wipe my prints off before taking my leave. I was indulgent in trying to take is that Ty?
Trey.
It's hard to tell, the font is horrible. Trey's head off. Wasn't my only indulgence either. Must have gotten Miller's blood on the blade tip when I dragged it across the floor.
Oh, this is hard for me to actually like parse on my screen. So
Yeah.
I ruled out suicide once I saw he was stabbed in the back, thank you. Your papers scattered underneath his body. Did I go off the desk at some point? Maybe when the tall one hit the ground? No, right. I just threw them on the ground to make a point. Anyway, or maybe when I was swinging the bat down on... Hang on. What kind of paper is this? I can't read a word.
Really? You should get that looked at.
My vision's 20/20. What am I looking at, Miss Site Manager?
oh, I bet you wish you were 40/40.
Those docs are internal business, ma'am.
Not now that they're at a crime scene.
Nothing to worry your pretty little head over.
How do you know they're internal business if we can't read them?
You've really never seen red ink before?
Never heard of it.
It's corporate information, security protocol. Files with special flags trigger specific print commands if you try to make physical copies. Makes it use some kind of special ink. To take a photo of it, comes out as a bright blur.
I mean, okay, so Future Magic got it, but like the only thing that could do this is the ink was actively, and I mean actively, radiating ultraviolet.
Well, there is
a form of copy protection where certain things that they print now will fuck with cell phone cameras.
Yeah.
Right, but those are pattern recognition agreements. You're talking about the symbols on the dollar bill, right? Like, those are pattern recognitions, and like all printer companies that want to sell printers in the US have to make sure that they pattern recognize that and refuse to like properly copy it.
Yeah, no. Apparently there's now something where you print it a certain way, it like hides a code in it that will keep cameras from taking it. I don't know how true that is, but that's at least what I came across at some point.
But yeah. Paper's special too. Too much heat, humidity, becomes illegible.
How much humidity is there in human blood?
Well, considering it's a fluid, yeah.
Good.
Of course, on top of you, there's a lot of heat and humidity. So these documents contain confidential data that the Blue Bloods wouldn't want getting out?
Reading tech. Blah, blah. Mid-21st century. After the third net code leak. What?
Gasp.
Yeah, anti-photocopier sheen gloss, paper that degrades outside of certain conditions, cipher encrypted text based on extinct indigenous languages, and sleeper marks, printer machine codes left on the corners of documents that are invisible to the naked eye but are unique to individual printers.
I love the idea that they're based on extinct indigenous languages. If they're actually extinct, they wouldn't be useful.
What do they say in
They
the
may not no
movies?
longer be spoken by anyone, but they're definitely not extinct.
What do they say in the movies? I can't confirm nor deny that.
And if I subpoena the data?
Do your worst. They've got lawyers too. And unlike your client, they've got all the time in the world to stall. Besides, you and I both know exactly what the Hound's motive was. And if it wasn't written in those pages, it's written all over his busted up face.
Sure. But you won't mind if I copy down whatever I can anyway, right?
I wouldn't have any legal reason to stop you.
Rare
That's what you're getting
Sandry
at.
misread, by the way.
Yeah, no, I was just like, wow, I completely just nope.
Red ink. Red ink is an evidence.
403.
Dollars required for expansion, eminent domain, support construction, consumer law, reduce the lower wards. We got a vote upcoming, stress the importance, operational security at the highest level.
Woo! Also, hi, Barrick. You're on a
Hi,
10 stream streak, my man.
This looks
Whoa,
like
whoa.
it looks like the things that she was asked to study up on voting for.
Gee.
You guys remember that?
Yep.
Colin, you have better memory than I do right now.
So it probably has something to do with their motives on which way they want the Blue Bloods to vote,
Probably.
Or rather, which way the Blue Bloods want someone else to vote.
or that, yeah. So
I
that's
went
that's
straight
probably
to
what that
evidence,
document is referencing.
So we didn't read this.
Crick's fine wood desk. Seem particular about it.
It's made out of mahogany.
Cherry, actually.
Mahogany.
Cherry, actually.
I'm doing a
Yeah, no, we know. Just moving on.
busy abridged bit.
Maybe no small part is that a priceless no mask hidden inside it, but I assume you've been through this data pad here?
Front to back, but we didn't find anything we didn't already know. Seems like the Creek was smart enough to use it for payment and nothing else.
How'd you manage that? Even gangsters need spreadsheets.
Hence the paperwork you see scattered about.
You really did everything by hand?
PPP. This is what they call it over in organized crime. Paper and pencil protocol.
Are you sure it doesn't mean psychic points? Or psychic projection?
that's-
or it-
Nope, that's 2 P's.
Or
This is 3 P's. It's
PowerPoints.
1 P better.
Sorry, I'm making a joke that Sandry's the only one here that can appreciate it.
I know it's an
I
anime
get it
joke.
too.
No, Colin, you don't.
It's an
Okay,
anime joke.
PowerPoints from Pokemon,
Nope.
and then Psychic Points. That's probably from Earthbound.
Nope.
No, Anima.
Yeah, it's all anime.
Okay. Oh, well, PowerPoints is also Pokemon.
There is way too many things in that game that have the shorthand PP, and it's just
It's true, it really
joke.
does.
Oh, okay. Helps the orcas keep their books off the books.
Keep their book off the book.
Or at least in a format that's easier to destroy should push come to shove.
Do you want to check on this credit card that's jammed in here?
Good job.
Not surprised you didn't recognize it. That there is a dark card.
A dark card.
Wow. Tell me more. Wow. Tell me more.
It's an untraceable wallet in the palm of your hand. God damn it, Bitcoin.
Yep.
I would hope any wallet could fit in the palm of your hand, Detective.
It's not. There must be some organization that actually processes it, but the whole point is it's supposed to be extremely untraceable.
Yep.
But you really can't find the owner? Can't trace any of its transactions?
Most we can tell is the datapad registers calls to the dark card network around 9:40 p.m., but it timed out.
What does that mean?
The transfer didn't go through. Either someone got cold feet or they forgot their password.
Happens to the best of us, I guess.
Dark card.
The only reason I had to take my gloves off in the first place was because of this useless piece of plastic. By the way, why's this cloth been flagged?
I'm gonna be right back. If Han shows up again, you can take her for a minute, John.
All right.
Not sure. Forensics didn't find any blood on it.
Who flagged it?
Lady Rockford herself. Could be that she fat thumbed it.
Yeah, I'm sure it's nothing.
Nothing is
Morgan.
ever nothing in these games.
Morgan, come on. When are you
That
going to
flag is
realize
relevant
that
somehow.
you are. Did we land on Protag was just the main character? Didn't have really anything to do with being a good guy?
Yeah, no, protagonist isn't the hero.
Okay. When are you going to register that you're the protagonist in this story, Morgan?
Well, she does. She's anyway. But this door is where they were keeping Sosuke, and where I let him off the leash.
Sosuke Bosuke.
I'll leave that for after I finish in here. The big one.
The big one.
He made a strange face when I shot him. A loud slam when he hit the floor.
This one, real long rap sheet. With a short ending. Buckshot to the torso. Died instantly.
Instantly.
Flex wear on his mod, but his time of death at 9:44 p.m.
Killed by his own weapon?
Comes up a bit short of poetic justice, but it doesn't look like he was in any kind of struggle beforehand. But how'd someone manage to get it off his hands?
Wasn't any great feat, I assure you.
Tex identified it as a double-barreled mag US, and... Hey, how did you know that the gun was his?
Whoopsie!
Empty holster. You're still wearing the holster in the arse. Was I mistaken?
No, about a week ago, Tanks here was stopped and frisked by a patrol unit. And they found this here gun on him.
I just realized that he painted his gun. Look at that barrel design.
Is that like a shark face sort of
Yeah,
thing?
it's kind of shark face-ish. It's definitely got like a fins and I guess it's also a fin, the one on top.
They found this gun on him. And they just handed it back to him.
He bought and paid for it above board.
So, this gun isn't jailbroken? You have tag data from the murderers? From the murders?
No, we don't. Strange. According to the text, the gun is jailbroken.
What happened between last week and last night that he get the tags stripped off? Horribly gaudy. But it got the job done. Last I saw it, I'd left it in Sosuke's waistband. Couldn't avoid touching it. Had to at least pretend the dark card would work.
Okay, back now.
Hi, Becky.
Something that made him think this piece would see action soon, I guess. I'd advise you to brace yourself before opening the autopsy photos for this one, Counselor.
Yes, this is sufficiently obfuscated. A lot to take in. The skull was crushed?
Yes, but the cause of death was blood loss from a laceration across the neck. He hit the floor and bled out in seconds. Everything else you're seeing there is just post-mortem overkill.
Not the word I'd use for this kind of shit.
Calm down. I didn't do it for the fun of it. In this specific instance. This victim had modded eyes. Seems to me like someone just didn't want to take any chances.
Bullshit. No one in the lower wards would get optic mods with recording functionality. You wouldn't be welcome anywhere. You gonna claim the Hound of Icaria didn't know something that fundamental? Nah. He bashed his brains in for the fun of it.
Are you currently powering up, Miss Hound?
Yeah, what's it to you, bitch? I'm sure to a law-abiding citizen like yourself, or else scum of the earth who deserve...
I'm pretty scummy myself, Han. Defense attorney, remember?
Who the hell deserves shit like this?
Deserves? What does that have to do with anything? I take it this is the bat that did the deed?
Matches the splinters found inside his wounds, if you had any doubts.
There's nothing about Sosuke's fingerprints.
You think we could get anything but
Partials.
partials off of that? It's practically... Oh my gosh. It's practicality splinters.
Okay.
Close enough.
Makes sense. I was the one who actually swung it down, and I was wearing gloves by then.
Still, to basically splinterize a bat like that is a hell of a lot of force, Morgan.
Yep.
I like
Whoever
that.
did this, they were damn enthusiastic.
Hey,
I
speaking
really
of,
wasn't.
what happened to that exercise equipment in your friend's flat?
I started doing strength training, so I borrowed it. Why?
You know how hard they have to swing a bat to crush a skull to break the bat itself?
I can't imagine.
Wait, let's read that.
It's a cheap wooden bat.
As far as Sasuke from exiting the other room before I used it to destroy Trey's eyes. No one else knows that, and I have no way of informing them. What a pain.
Yeah, I don't know. Personally, I thought the bat was just like already partially like broken, but that's just my opinion. Why are you stuck? Come on.
Are you using your new Steam controller?
No, this is just my if for some reason it's been stuck on like this side of the phone, because it's like weirdly flipped up here, so I'm trying to like get it unflipped, but I'll have to do that later whenever we're phone surfing.
Sorry, I thought you were having trouble with your mouse.
That was my mouse.
There's some faint blood that's been smeared here. It belonged to this victim?
And Sosuke, I wonder if maybe the bodies hadn't gotten moved around for some reason, but your client's legs and feet were soaked in others' blood when he was arrested. And he would have had to sneak up on Chopin in order to stab him in the back.
You think he slid his feet across the ground to avoid making noise?
Does he say otherwise?
I'll let you keep guessing on that one.
Yeah, Morgan, don't tell them that I slid my feet across the ground.
Papers scattered all over his desk. Suppose I'm partially to blame. I didn't exactly memorize his setup before I started searching for the mask. What's this?
What'd you find there? A note? Looks like Creek's handwriting from the other files I've seen.
M. Ikaria.
Looks like M. Ikaria, actually.
He's dead, London. I let the spelling mistake slide.
Right. Sorry, but M? That's gotta be Makoto, right?
You know Makoto?
I know he's the Ikaria's heir apparent. From what I hear, he's an appropriately frightening young
Scion.
scion. Yeah, that's what I thought.
He's really quite something.
But why would his name be on Creek's desk?
He was Creek's real target the other day, maybe. So let's give him some kind of consolation prize.
Bagging the Hound was a consolation prize? Those punks had their sights set high.
Yeah. Like no one told them not to stare at the sun. Windows open to the fire escape in the alley below. There's a thin misting of blood across them. Got a good guess at who it belongs to.
Was it Steve Buscemi?
No, more like Steve Kablammy.
This is where we found Creek, leader of the pod.
Sorry, I just immediately had leader of the pack.
Okay.
Ballistic tells us the shooter was standing in front of the desk.
Near where my client was found.
Your words, not mine. Nasty slug burst in his chest, blew blood back onto the windows behind him.
Open windows.
Hell of a spread.
Yes, it is. Did someone open these, or
No, they were open when we searched secured the scene.
any fingerprints?
Plenty on the handles there from Creek and his pod.
That's where the handles are.
Something's wrong. Or something wrong?
Definitely. How the hell could I explain why I know that? No, sorry, I I'm wondering about the keys around his neck and the arcs.
I read that line with the wrong intent. I had to redo
That's
it.
fine.
Oh well. One was a master key, could unlock any other door in the building.
Oh well.
The other key we eventually paired to a small safe in his desk. Empty though.
Suppose that's all irrelevant since he apparently died with the keys on his person.
Yeah, that caught my eye too, to be honest. But not every detective's instinct pans out.
So, who was this guy?
Curious?
Only professionally. I don't care what he was before I killed him.
Criminal record dating as far back as it goes. Sealed when he turned 18.
Makes you so sure he's a juvie record then.
The more experience these guys get, the more time in between their arrests. Pattern I'm seeing, he was pretty damn experienced by the time he was of age.
You trying to compliment him?
No.
I wasn't trying to insult him, Han.
Anything you'd like to add?
Nah. Nothing I want to say to the front of you two.
If you want to say a few words, the detective and I could step.
Only words I have are for his killer. I'll deliver them in person, or not at all.
Fair enough. Have you an idea why someone might want to hurt this Creek fellow?
That's not funny. That dog you're defending.
It's a fair question, Han. Give it fair consideration.
Besides the Ikaria, the Rust, or our city's finest? No. Creek was charismatic and driven. Plus, he made us a lot of money. No true blue would want him gone. The bloodthirsty Ikaria soldier he was interrogating, however, probably wasn't a huge fan.
What about friendly?
This is getting old fast.
Younger brother listed as his next of kin.
Leave his brother out of this. Hell, leave me out of this. Ugh, running through a person like you're picking at zits. Ugh.
Well, seems he's out of town anyway, taking summer lessons at Mariner? You.
That's cool. Oh wait, John, I may have to clear out early. I am fading.
Oh no.
Oh no.
An expensive school. Younger brother has no listed occupation. Also no priors, and no juvenile record. Does it read as TAD or TAD? I think it's TAD. All cap. TAD at his age. Poor kid. Bills for the cost of an arm and a leg. Creek must have been sending him.
Detective, did you just leak confidential medical information of a non-suspect to a third party?
Hey, you don't have to report. How about I buy you an ice cream or something?
All right, Sandry. Canonically, what ice cream do you think she likes?
Honestly, she's probably a chocolate person, mostly because she feels like that's an acceptable thing for people to want for her to like.
I think she likes a vanilla
Red.
ice cream, but with like the same strawberry like syrup you would pour over
A sundae.
yeah, sundae.
Red velvet.
Jordan, I guess you're the only ones you have to answer.
Mm. She strikes me as someone who would probably enjoy like Rocky Road or something.
Hmm. Now I don't know if she actually answers this. I just felt like asking.
As I said, I think it's less about what she would enjoy and more about what she would eat as a performance.
Yeah.
Bribery too. You're digging yourself in pretty deep, detective.
Is it still bribery if I'm the government official?
Blood loss. Real neck, even I can tell that much.
Stabbed with a bladed weapon right near the
Carotid.
carotid artery. Very efficient. Not the kind of kill someone can make without prior experience. I feel like we've done that one.
No,
Maybe we haven't. I don't know.
Yeah, but my client's a humble bodyguard.
Come on now. I know you've got a job to do, but you'll shame if you don't let him take credit for this one. Miller was no joke in a fight. Take him out with one clean stab to the neck using his precious signature katana? The hound must be itching to brag about it.
I
Sorry,
wonder.
my mind actually just wandered here, and it wandered into a pretty funny situation. So she gets, she manages to prove that there was no way her client could do it, but then we suddenly find ourselves in the Phoenix Wright universe, and they go, "But if you can't prove somebody else you did it, it could have only have been him." And she's like, "No, I have to reveal myself." Sorry, my mind wandered pretty far.
No,
I feel like
her
more than you go, well, I guess I'm losing.
yeah, her response would be, "What the shit are you talking about?"
Meanwhile, everybody has these bottles of water that they're labeled stupid juice.
But
I'll refer
first,
to the medical examiner on this matter. Thank you very much.
this parrot saw the whole thing. I have to cross-examine this parrot.
Oh, fuck my life.
What do you mean? Sato said the same thing.
I mean, he's done a cat too.
Katana to the neck, and not so many words.
Bullshit. Is Noah's blood even on the katana? If it is, why would a medical examiner assume the katana was used here when my knife is a much better fit for... Oh. My knife. Where is it? Where? I gave Susuke the knife before I left. It should have been found on him when he was arrested. It should be somewhere in the Arks.
You looking for something, Tiger?
I haven't found the knife, and I ask about it anyway. That'd mean admitting I know it's missing. If I tell him Susuke mentioned a knife that only the killer would know about, it would be ruining my case before I even get into the courtroom. Or worse, pointing the police in the direction of the killer's if the knife's real origin. No, it just... Something found on my client's person when he was arrested?
Besides a gun, a sword, and a bunch of blood that did and didn't belong to him. No, not even any lint in his pockets.
Huh.
Why do you ask?
No reason. Someone's just gotta shake the tree and see what falls out. Or so they say.
Oh, you were blindly guessing? I've been there.
Something must have happened to that knife. Couldn't have just disappeared after all crimes seem locked down like this. Need to find it. I can't just go looking for it. Is this what it feels like to play with a handicap? Okay. Looks like that's everything in here. Well, I don't envy either of you your workloads. It's a mess in here.
It's a lot of blood, that's for sure.
I'm impressed you haven't gotten nauseous, miss.
Be right at home if all of you weren't poking your noses around.
Shoot, I just remembered. I never hear the end of it if I didn't check in with my partner after saying I would. You two keep the... You two good to keep going if I step out and make a call?
Yeah.
Why am I giving London a southern draw now? I feel like I'm
Yeah,
doing that
go with it.
unintentionally.
A call? Is your partner your mom? Is your mom blind? Send a text.
Thanks for your understanding.
Maybe he was the one with a weak stomach. You be sure to let me know if you're feeling faint.
I can keep going. We're nearly finished anyway.
I'd stick to the arcs if I were you. Nothing behind that door is better seen in person.
Been such a gracious hope until this point, Miss Han. Why the cold feet now?
It's ugly in there.
Uglier than this?
Different kind of ugly, then.
So only I the beholder.
And beholders have many eyes.
A lot.
Lowest number is 5 for the observers.
I'm going to use the restroom. Hopefully London doesn't come back before that point.
I warned you.
Don't worry. I can stomach it just fine. As long as I can understand it. Why did Creek's pod torture my client?
I don't know that they did.
Suski told me they electrocuted him, Han.
They probably just grounded him. Low-grade current supplied every few minutes stops most mods from rebooting. So no SOS pings, no adrenaline bursts pulled out of his ass.
And the pliers, hammers, and syringes? What purpose did they serve? Who just killed Suski when he failed in Makoto? They said they dragged him down here. Why? Try to get info on Makoto's itinerary? Get enough intel to make another run at him? There aren't any answers for me in here. I need a grub scraper to find them.
Grout.
Yeah.
So this blood been tested, Ms. Han?
Enough of it has. Besides Sosuke, who else would it belong to?
It's a bit lazy. It's not that there's more here than the last time I visited. Sasuke really did lose a lot of blood. The time he stumbled out of here, stick breeze should have been enough to knock him over. Is he really such a badass? He still managed to take out a police officer before he'd even noticed? Sounds as if I feel nothing looking at someone else's handiwork, the product of their violence. It's like an artificial sweetener. Complaints for that first instant. And the aftertaste comes. Empty calories. And just be hungrier again later. Faster. Best to stay disciplined. Hypodermic needles. Hopefully not packing anything healthy.
Vitamins.
Siski better hope they were at least sanitized. Not sure Sarah can treat an infection with gauze and rubbing alcohol alone. Those needles, though. Some of these needles seems a little odd.
Well, someone will tell you sooner or later, so... They're projectiles. Load them into a gun and fire away.
Siski was captured by men wielding needle guns.
No, I suppose. Let's see. Just okay, nothing there. Rex note.
Does Sionis Security have any peacekeeping tools they'd like to disclose as having recently gone missing?
You're cursing up the wrong pipe. Creek could find tools on his own. We're not that kind of operation.
An operation where the right hand doesn't know what the left hand is doing.
More like the right hand's just been washed, so if you want to handle some garbage...
Sionis is that legitimate. Aren't all the Blue Bloods working legal jobs then?
Not enough positions available. Gotta earn like hell to be considered for a job on this side of the fence.
Creek and his pod weren't bringing in that kind of money.
They liked Creek's pod where it was.
Who's they?
Upper management.
That Sandry was Creek.
Yeah, this was Sandry.
That mask is a death sentence. Crafted sorry, wasn't he a lot deeper? He was deeper.
Yeah.
That mask is a death sentence. Crafted specifically for one very special customer.
He was also kind of fucky, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I
Foppish.
can't do that while I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm just the one given the honor of hanging on to it until... Did upper management like Creek?
I'm just a humble site manager, miss. I wouldn't know.
Sure. So all of these needles contain anesthetics?
No, there's also stimulants and barbitazine.
Barbitocene.
Yeah. Hypnotic designed for active duty military.
True serum. Uses also how to tell if someone is cheating. Where to buy lie detector. See who has me muted on social media.
What I love is that it had only a 0.2% success rate, and no subjects admitted to providing information that they were not already comfortable with divulging.
Okay.
Well,
Basically,
2% more than
it's about as
alcohol.
effective as getting you drunk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like the truth serum?
You can get sued for selling it as such. It makes you talk. Doesn't make what you say the truth.
So they wanted Sasuke talking. What did they ask him?
If your client can't remember or isn't willing to recall, there's really no one else alive who would know. Yeah?
It's water. Cold enough the condensation's on the outside of the bucket.
Ow. How is it that cold? How is the water that much colder than the atmosphere here?
How's it that much colder still?
Yeah, that too.
Mhm.
Is that water for sponge baths?
Just a simple way to keep a guest from dozing off. Temperature shock makes caffeine look like a sleep aid.
I guess it might have been ice until just a little bit ago.
Probably.
It's coming after you claim you don't know if Sasuke was tortured. You know what the other bucket's for, then?
I know you said you've got a weak sense of smell, but Do you really need a hint here?
Oh. Then this last bucket here is...
What is that? Trash?
Cloth and rope. Bindings.
Or bandages? See, they were nursing him back to health.
I'll run your theory past Sosuke next chance I get. This must be what's left of where they were keeping what they were keeping Sosuke tied up with.
They would have had to use something, yeah. This door doesn't even lock.
Not after I removed the bad barring it from the outside. So he was brought here, tied up, questioned. Then he breaks out, bursts into the next room, cuts 2 of his captors down, and blows the other 2 away. That's what you think happened?
No.
That's what it looks like.
And then what? Chopin runs in and turns his back on a violent criminal?
Don't strain yourself trying to make it sound improbable. Cops are dumb. The hound crouched in a corner. He'd have his chance soon enough. Hell, he probably just played dead. Walking into that scene out there? You think some patrol officer would go around checking pulses?
Why would my client go to all that trouble just to get the jump on an officer? Why not just run away? Hell, why not ask him for medical treatment?
Because he was standing in the middle of the 4 men he just killed?
Ugh. I know that Sosuke had no logical reason to attack Shogun. So what? Even Sosuke himself says he wouldn't have been acting on instinct. He would have been acting on instinct. Would instinct tell him that Chopin was in between him and his escape? I'm getting a headache. It's not from anything sensory. She know more about this crime scene than anyone. Why can't I piece it together? If I can't piece it together, the cops will never trace any of it back to me, right? So why do I feel so ill at ease?
Is Colin still okay?
Oh, I'm back. Okay. Okay. Thanks for your patience, ladies. Did I miss anything?
Nah.
Oh.
Would you have felt better if you had?
Maybe.
I'm gonna need to head out now, actually. I've got a long day tomorrow.
You're going back by yourself then? Are you sure? I could get you a ride out of the neighborhood.
I'm sure Miss Han here has already made sure that we'll both get out of here without much trouble. This is her company's area of expertise, right?
Of course.
Well, at least let me walk you out.
Sure, why not?
I'm gonna get check something real quick.
And yeah, I'm gonna need to bow out early. I'm fading really hard. I might be fine in 15 minutes or half an hour. I don't know.
I mean,
Ugh.
do you want us to continue on? I'm pretty sure somebody could voice Morgan. It just wouldn't be
I
the
would-
same.
I would be very sad if I missed what's going on here.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. I'm just.
Can we push it at least until a void?
Yeah. I'm just.
Safe travels.
Oh no, the void was soon.
Boom. There
Oh.
we go.
Is it a
Boom.
void? No, it's not a void yet.
So, Detective, there's something you didn't want to talk about in front of professionals at Science Security?
Thanks for picking up on that.
Reyes will be upset that you never checked in.
Yeah. Right. After this, I will.
This room. Are we directly underneath the crime scene?
Yep. Same fire escape right there.
Same type of window, too. Has this room been scanned into the arcs?
Yeah. But no one found anything noteworthy. except Sinus.
Zionus, yeah.
Sinus being sloppy.
So what were you actually doing when you left Han and I back there?
Something Han said earlier about how no true blue blood would wish harm on Krieg. Her phrasing stood out to me.
Because it implies the existence of false blue bloods?
Because it reminded me of one of the first things I learned in this city. There are no monoliths. Megs, Orcas, City Hall, there's always factions. And among the blue blood, the party lines are especially visible. So I made a call, not to riots, and confirmed some things.
And
And I figured I'd owe you a little hint or two, considering the tone of the last message I delivered.
that message warned me not to broaden the scope of my investigation. And against me, you might be self-defeating.
Not these hints, trust me.
So what faction did our pal Creek belong to?
The young bloods. Opposite end of the compass from the old guard, the conservative blue blood leadership. All of them older than 70, some of them pushing higher than 90. Onset Creek was too useful for anyone to want dead, but my sources don't agree. Creek talked, said some things aloud that others only whispered. Ambitious, charismatic, up and coming.
And young.
Could easily seeing him becoming very unpopular with all the wrong people in the old guard.
It's interesting info, Detective. Doesn't actually exactly flip this case on its head. I already know who killed Creek. At least I've already decided it's Sasuke. Learning that he had some occupational hazards will hardly convince the jury otherwise. My guy's the one standing accused, and everyone already knows why Blue Bloods and Ikarias want to kill each other.
Do you?
They're rival gangs. They hate each other.
Do you know why?
Ah,
The same reason all the blue blood leadership is ancient, while all their muscles made up of orphans and delinquents. 30 years ago, the Ikaria betrayed their peace with the blue bloods, started killing them. And they didn't stop for days. By the end of it, every single member of the leading blue blood families under the age of 40 was dead.
well. I can see how their kids would grow up to hate the Ikaria then.
You're not getting it, Tiger. Oh, hey, Smoosh. Their kids didn't grow up at all.
If that's the case.
Do you need to go outside, Smooshy?
How are the Blue Bloods still around?
For one thing, the Ikaria had bigger fish to fry. This was right before the Red Decade. Someone take over for me. I need to take my dog out.
Yeah, I know you're talking to your dog, but it was really funny. Just the thought, like, hey, pupper.
For one thing, they spent every second of the next 10 years positioning themselves so they could come out of the other end as neo-ability.
I guess I'm just not saying anything today. I'm the peanut gallery.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
John.
Second, what remained of the Blue Bloods has found a new niche to fill. Taking in delinquents and furious at a country driven off a cliff by adults before they can even get a chance to vote. Blue Bloods swelled their ranks to new heights by looking out for the little guys during those years, in exchange for favors down the line. Lastly, and most importantly, they survived because they still had hope.
You serious?
I am. It's a powerful weapon.
Hope for what?
Hope that the Ikaria had missed one, that they fled the country. Hoped that a promised heir would grow strong and return one day, a triumphant little lord with overflowing riches and overwhelming power.
Sounds like a fairy tale.
Those endure for a reason. Well, now you know. A warning to watch where you step isn't exactly worth much if you're fumbling around in the dark.
Fairy tales and warnings.
What's up?
Let's ask them questions. Hey, did you and your pals in OC ever hear about some kind of blue blood hunter?
Like a bounty hunter?
Or huntsman, maybe?
Where did you hear that?
Sosuke thinks he might have overheard talk of something like that while he was in captivity. Does it mean anything?
No.
I don't like the hesitation there, detective.
Just an urban legend.
I noticed said the same thing about Unlisted before this afternoon, and yet...
Fair enough. If you see a huntsman and live to tell a tale, I'll buy you as many lotto tickets as you want.
Hey, you ever paying attention to the graffiti by Jason Todd down here? Songs about logo and the cyberpunk and...
HBK? Increasingly.
I haven't seen that myself. I was going to say Jason Todd.
Why are you asking? You feel a chill down your spine? Except for HBK, that's all old news. Ghost stories and campfire tales.
There are a lot of campsites around here.
Lots of places to start fires.
Ah.
But Red Hood, haven't heard that in who knows how long. Well, it's one of the oldest. Rough story.
It's based on a real event.
Nothing worth recounting.
I'll take your word for it.
Don't know what symbol that is, but that's the Binding of Isaac Brimstone a symbol in the upper right-hand corner.
Yeah, that's the alchemical symbol for brimstone, yeah.
But what's gotten into you that you're feeling all superstitious? Guilty conscience?
You may not working with the mafia. Psychologists would call that projecting.
Ouch.
Too far?
Nah. Didn't feel a thing.
I don't know why I asked, really. Guess I've just had an odd feeling all day.
Like, deja vu? You've been in this time before?
No, I hate that feeling.
Oh, you've been in this place before, then.
Sort of the opposite of that would be.
The unnerving certainty that you're in uncharted waters.
Uh,
Scary stuff. This feels like it's the void. We're in the void. All right. And
Okay,
you're saying you'd be really upset if we go on.
I would be
ahead?
very upset. I'm just
All
trying to decide whether, because I seem to be getting a second wind, but I don't know how long it'll last.
Caffeine out of the question.
That stuff does not work on me until that only works on me when I try to go to sleep. It doesn't actually get me alert. It just keeps me from sleeping.
Yeah, come on, flip back over. Flip back over. It's stuck. I can't unflip it. All right. Well, it sounds like it's just 2 question mark, and so we're just gonna have to end early today.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I normally would have dozed earlier today, and I wasn't tired, and it's starting to hit.
Okay. And the void has betrayed us once more.
All right. I will catch you. Well, John, I'll catch you on Tuesday.
Yeah,
Alright.
okay. I guess we are still doing that.
Get some rest, Sandring.
Look, as I said, in like half an hour, I'll probably be fine, but I need to actually recharge first. Otherwise, I'm just... Right, I'll catch you later.
Good night.
To title. Well, actually, you know what we could do?
Oh.
There were some things we put off doing because we didn't have enough time.
Oh yeah, we didn't do the bonus stuff.
Not all the bonus stuff. We bonus scenarios. Episode 1. So we did David and Emma, I think, right?
Yep.
Oh my god, we get to be the adjutant. Let's do Yumi first. I don't remember who was playing Yumi.
Yumi was Colin, but Colin's not here right now.
Well,
Okay, sorry. I know. Okay, sorry. What's up, sweetie?
I'm Sarah. I am your happy-go-lucky robot. All right, I wanted to interview you.
Is this your Android homework?
Adonai assigns me a variety of tasks, but I made the independent calculation that I wanted to learn more about you.
Oh.
Is that strange for an android?
It's different. But there's nothing wrong with being different. What'd you have in mind?
What are your 3 sizes?
Most of my coursework was rooted in biology, yeah, but medicine and technology are intertwined at this point.
Are you referring to the software and hardware you use when performing your autopsies?
Spreadsheets and bone saws? Yeah, but you can learn that on site.
All right, I'm back.
Okay.
Okay, let's catch Colin up. Sandry decided to leave, but then I remembered we still had these bonus scenes that we had yet to do, so that'll, get us a little bit of time.
Also, you're up.
Okay. You have to actively study mods. All the anatomy textbooks in the world won't help you understand why a wealthy 30-year-old is exhibiting mania and constantly vomiting.
He's probably
Unless you saw What?
Nothing.
Unless you saw last week's recall on the How artificial liver for lithium leaks.
Mods can make people sick, even though they're meant to improve the body?
Just like medicine can make people sick. And just like medicine, there's a lot of profit to be made with mods. But unlike medicine, mods haven't been around for thousands of years. Feels like we're still playing catch-up.
We? As in medical professionals?
We, as in everyone, sweetie. The whole world's population is graying, and the numbers on cause of death reflect that. Less cardiovascular, more neurological.
What about cancer?
Cancer mortality's been on the decline for a while now. Mods helped with that.
How so?
By making everyone that much more comfortable with amputation. It used to be people had no choice but to fight the cancer, and it was costly. The salt the earth kind of war that left the body severely weakened.
At Bernie's?
With mods, where they're at today, doctors can just cut out the offending organ and replace it and move on.
But not every organ.
No, artificial brains are.
Right here in my head.
Nothing I've seen has told me they're on the menu anytime soon.
Good, I hope you don't want to eat me. But aren't mods that implanted in the brain entering the market as we speak?
Yeah, but it's more like they're implanted onto the brain, not replacing the brain. Small computers that read commands directly from the cortex instead of, say, the keyboard your fingers are typing on. No, to actually replace brain tissue, you would have to
Completely remake a neuron from the ground up?
With nanomachines, son?
The analogy has become pretty common, but the human brain isn't actually that much like a computer.
Stares dead-eye at her.
A box of specialized components where you can swap in new parts to increase the memory or processing speed. Everything is connected to everything, and memory as we think of it isn't stored in a place.
Yes, it is, right here.
It's stored among connections and their relative strength. I've cut it open and seen it for myself more times than I can count. And there are no cutting off points in the nervous system. Anything you take away, every other part is gonna notice. That was a long tangent. Sorry, can't imagine a lecture on human nervous systems as any kind of interest to an android.
Yes, it... I mean, it isn't... That is to say,
What's wrong?
I don't want to implicate Yumi in anything illegal by telling her about my unique circumstances. But how can I change the subject?
Ooh, we get orange text for her.
Yeah, maybe. When Adonai wants to shift the conversation, she'll typically find something arbitrary in the background to ask about. I'm curious about the many decorations on your desk.
Oh, what caught your eye?
That magnet over there.
Really? You recognize it?
Keep it away from me. I'll start singing folk songs if you bring it too close to my head.
That's a Futurama reference.
Yay! Somebody finally got it! I had to pull an ancient one out, but... It appears to be a flag, but I do not know the country of origin.
It's an early 21st century pride flag. They used to change the designs every few years back then. So...
Happy Pride, everybody.
Happy Pride Month.
You can kind of collect them like coins. What?
Thank you so much for taking care of things today. It's really with feeding and watering smoosh.
Collecting
Of course.
Collecting the flags like they're coins.
No problem.
Okay,
Alright,
sure.
alright.
Sure, collecting the flags like they're coins. I see. And what is this flag proud of?
Being trans. Or trans visibility, more accurately.
Visibility? What does that mean? Were trans people invisible?
Yes.
Oh. Well, that's sad. Let's make them more visible.
We're living in the middle of a mod revolution.
Unfortunately, we all can't be Discord mods. I'm the neckbeard around here.
Anyone can look like whatever or whoever they want, as long as they have the cash.
By the way, I'm
Bold
going
words.
to say this. Yeah, I didn't like the joke after I said it. I recant the joke.
Yeah, bold words for someone with very little facial hair.
Compared to swapping out cybernetic arms and slotting in artificial spines. Hormone therapy and affirmative surgery is nursing student level. And it's fast too. Paperwork, the treatments, the recovery time, it's all much faster than it used to be.
I guess the cyberpunk future is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
The
for some-
cyberpunk future is pro-trans.
As long as you've got the money.
Yes. Don't know if that makes the decision any less heavy. But no one has to cross their fingers and wait anymore. After just a few days, they won't even have scars.
Huh.
So all told, that means, for the first time in a very long time, this generation has fewer visibly trans people than the last one.
Damn it. I want to go back to the joke I recanted, but I shouldn't.
And a flag like that one. Don't know. Guess it won't mean the same thing anymore.
So, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know that it's good or bad, sweetie. Just different. And there's nothing wrong with being different, right?
Nope, absolutely nothing wrong. I'm normal. I'm normal. I'm normal. Now, Jordan knows what I was referencing there.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Now, the one that's all me.
I mean, I can take Sarah if you want someone to, if you want to handle the judge.
I think I'll be fine. You guys had plenty of talking to do this.
But like my dog comes to me, she's already peed downstairs and still acts like she wants to go out, and then spends her sweet time outside doing nothing. I'm just like,
all right. So, I don't want to do I don't want to do Valley Girl, but I've got to go through Valley Girl all the way into Wisconsin, eh?
Oh,
Alright.
don't you know?
Oh, duh, yeah. Everything will be fine.
Wisconsin
there.
is approaching very close to Canadian at this point.
Eh.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Begin playback. State your business with the court. Oh, I was actually hoping to speak with 8084. Is she not available? What are you talking about, hon? I'm right here. I was just using my professional voice because I assumed you were a technician. Oh.
Theme
No.
of silly.
No one else excuse me. No one else visits me in between trials. Are you sure you aren't a technician? I am not. I came here to ask you some questions. Is what you're about to say, isn't it?
That's a JoJo reference.
Oh crap, that was lag. That would have been really cool if I hadn't lagged just now. Trust me. I can see how that would have been cool. So may I proceed? Go for broke! You're the only adjutant I've ever met, but Adonai seemed consistently surprised by you. Why are you, like that? Wish I could say I was built different, but actually I have to share my time in this body with the rest of the adjutants in this building. Guess you could say I was programmed different. But this is more of a case of nurture than nature. I've got 9 personas arguing inside me 24/7.
I was about to say.
And they're all so very political. Even just deciding what color underwear to put on in the morning would be like herding cats into a presidential debate.
And they're all Wisconsin.
What color of... It's a metaphor. I don't wear underwear, Baka. Point is, I found the best way to keep all 9 of my ducks in a row is to be a little unconventional and a lot of loud with my voice. So long as I do my job well, the humans don't mind. You say that, but Adonai did seem exasperated at times. Oh, you mean Counselor Morgan there. The dirty red tries to pretend she isn't a type A prude. God, that coming out of Wisconsin just killed me right now. That just killed me.
Oh, she's a total bitch, don't you know?
Oh, God. Oh, no fixing that. Personalities like ours get along like potassium and water. That's a very violent exothermic chemical reaction. Ah, that is correct, hun. No one should ever try it at home. Why
Our
do I
lawyers told us
gesture
what
so
they did.
much? What?
Nothing.
Why do I gesture so much? I already told you I have to share this body with the other adjutants. All of them just sit there looking dignified. It's terrible for the joints, boo. Oh, really? Maybe. I don't actually know. So... I spend most of my day incorporeal, running numbers inside a server down in the basement or up in the cloud. I'm gonna make most of every minute I have with my arms and legs, even if it kills me. I see. And you can quote me on that. Tell him 80 said if you want me to stop flailing around up here, you'll have to shoot me dead. You'll have to put a cold hard lead in my skull. You'll have to watch the light leave my eyes.
In my eyes, you betcha.
Don't tell Morgan that.
I said you'll have to... I wrote it all down. Oh, nice. Visor gets stuffy, so what's your deal anyway, little fella? Could we exchange all this info with infrared? I prefer talking. Did you like me switching the voice? I
It implies that the visor is what's making
Wisconsin? Yeah. And you're the only other automated dependent that I really know right now. Oh, that's so cute in a depressing way. Is it common for machines like us to just talk when there are no humans around? Huh. Ants are always talking to each other. Doesn't matter if there's no one in the woods to hear the tree fall. Conversations are usually a lot more boring than this, though. Strictly business, I imagine. No, not necessarily. Ants can do small talk. They're just really bad at it. Thank you for your time. I'll hold it. You
Hold it.
really don't think I don't know what you are? I tried not to think about it during the trial to stay impartial, but talking to you now, it's undeniable. You're curious about my 3 sizes. How did you know? Years of experience interacting with humans have taught me that it's the most important thing you could ask someone. The only way to truly get to know them. Now, I will remind you, timeline-wise, the last one before this one, the guy was like, don't ask me those questions, it's weird. So the fact that she held off on this on this interview shows that, like, canonically this happened after it, right?
I think so. I think it went London 80. I think it was London. No, this would take place after the interview with Reyes. So this would be taking place after this case.
Right, but I'm trying to say is the last interview that we did on the little list, they said whoever she was interviewing said it's weird, don't ask that question.
Yeah, that was Reyes.
Yeah.
London said that it was weird. Reyes said if you can find someone that will tell you their sizes, I'll give you mine down to the millimeter.
109, 64, 94. Fucking damn.
Yep.
Like, that's centimeters,
That
I
is-
assume, but...
Yeah, that is bust of 40. It's 40, 25.
Hold on a second. 25, 40 minus 25, the difference is 15.
$37. Those are the inches.
It's an E or an F cup.
Yep.
That's not exactly how you do cup measurements, but like it's a close approximation.
So,
Don't
yeah.
ask me why I know. Wow. Oh, what the heck? I'll even throw this in for free. Yeah, she has to be Wisconsin for the rest of the game. I'm sorry. I'm 263 centimeters. Oh, she took off her glasses. I'm 263 centimeters tall.
That is 103 inches.
So cool. Finally,
She is-
someone with good taste.
She is 8.5 feet tall.
She tall? Why are you the one casting down judgment? Playback complete. Well, I think that was reasonable to like pad out our time just a little bit longer here.
Yeah.
But other than searching through the pictures, I think it's for the best that we call it here, guys.
Well, let's see if we can open any of the episode 1 bonus scenarios.
That's what we did.
Oh, right. Did we miss any of the episode 0 ones?
Nope, we got them all.
No,
Okay.
we've done them all.
Okay, fair enough.
It was Morgan.
Yeah.
Morgan was like, "It's weird. Stop it." All right. Well, like I said, I did my best to delay and cross my fingers, hopes that Sandry shows back up. But I think it's GG and G Night at this point.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right.
Well, it was fun.
Yep.
I got to mispronounce words. Join me
Hey,
next week as
Colin?
I mispronounce more words.
Hey, Colin,
What?
it's all
Huh?
about practice. Really, it really
Yep.
is. Don't worry
Okay.
about it. Just practice. Don't apologize if you mess a line up. Take a breath. Sometimes I'll slap my face, but you don't have to. And just get right back to it, man.
And
Yeah.
we don't like do the corrections to be mean to you. It's just
I know.
It seems like you have trouble, so we're trying to help. If you want us to stop
I
doing the
know.
corrections, tell us.
No, it's fine.
right.
I'll practice.
It's all about practice. Even I mess
Yep.
stuff up, and I've been, I guess, doing this for some time. Anywho, for those in Twitch land, thank you all for watching. We'll see you guys next time. I guess Twitch
Good
can
night.
too. Bye bye.
Good night.
Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.